Hello again everybody, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda 2. I would highly suggest resetting your monster counter before you go south. Hopefully you won't run into any of these random encounters. Anyway, just go to the spider here and use the food. Again, you can actually use the cookie cars to skip past at least one of these parts. I would highly recommend staying and killing the green dinosaurs, seeing as they're not really that difficult. And just sort of try your best to avoid those fireballs, those things up above throw at you. Should be another green dinosaur one here. Anyway, I really wouldn't recommend worrying too much about your health. Main reason being because, well, there's gonna be a lot of opportunities to actually heal it pretty soon. Anyway, reset your monster counter, and for a points bag, just go north into this cave. If you don't actually jump, the eyeballs won't actually hurt you, but that dragonfly is a big menace. Anyway, I would highly suggest the fire spell, seeing as you're going to have to deal with a bunch of eyeballs. I believe there's 4 of them. I really would recommend dealing with them from a range, seeing as they can do a lot of damage if you touch them. If you don't actually kill them, they're gonna come back, so make sure you deal with them. Alright, there we go. Anyway, just keep going to the right. And bypass the scorpion if possible. Unless you can get into a good down stab position, in which case, yeah, kill it, but those things are worth 150, and they're fairly easy to kill, even though I will say I haven't actually killed one in this video ever. Not sure why I haven't, but whatever. I don't have to deal with any of them anyway. Anyway, just go to the right. Again, if you don't jump, those eyeballs shouldn't hurt you. Make sure you keep at least enough MP so you can cast the fire spell, though. If you get into the forested areas, I would highly suggest staying to fight everything here. Main reason being because those green dinosaurs are pretty easy, seeing as they, as long as you keep hitting them, they're pretty much going to be out of range, so they can't actually hit you with those spears of theirs. Again, make sure you have enough for the fire spell. Anyway, just go into this cave, cast the fire spell, and hopefully those spiders won't actually bounce you back out of the area, because then you'll have to recast the fire spell and that just wastes MP. Anyway, I would highly suggest having at least one fireball out at all times when one of the free spiders is here. Anyway, it's possible just to angle this guy right and use the up stab to kill him. That's true for anything as long as it's at least 2 spaces up from you. Again, same with these guys, you just keep hitting them and they shouldn't hit you. But I should mention about the red ones, you cannot actually block their attack. Okay, town. You actually have to walk to that particular place at position in the right direction. I mean, you can do it from any direction, but you actually have to make sure you're pointed at the right square and then use the hammer on it. And the town should appear. Go into this town and talk to this wizard, and he gives you the spell, which I don't know why he lives in what looks more like a fireplace than a cellar, but whatever. Anyway, just get out and go to the right. I would always suggest making sure you have enough magic for this. Select the spell, cast the spell. Not sure why it's called the spell, but whatever. Anyway, just keep traveling to the right, get the magic key, or skeleton key as some people call it, and get it. This one actually gives you infinite keys, which I don't actually think you can actually do the second to last level without it, so you better get it. Anyway, heal if you haven't already. You don't need to heal magic if you did what I did, because, well, you're going to need the magic container, which you can get in this lady's house. Go in, go to the right. And get another magic container. This is your last one. Make sure you have all of them. If you don't have 8 magic containers, you missed one, and you'll have to go back for it, because I don't think you can actually get the thunder spell until after you get all 8 containers. Well, 8 bars of magic. Well, that's sort of pointless now, but oh well. Anyway, cast the fire spell. Again, make sure you keep one fireball in front of you at all times, just in case they want to jump out at you. Okay, and head south. Anyway, I would highly suggest just avoiding the red ones, seeing as they only get 100. Anyway, let's see here, that's 500. I don't actually need to level up right now. Again, if possible, save up for magic. It'll be the most useful of them. Anyway, the heart container is here. If you can't find it, just travel along the coastline and you'll run into it eventually. Bypass any scorpions if you can't get them into a good downstep position. If you got enough magic, I'd highly suggest going over to this bridge, casting the fairy spell, and bypassing this bridge. Seriously, the randomness of all these fish is not something you want to try avoiding, because it's probably not going to work out well. Anyway, thankfully it is the first building you come to that you can actually get the thunder spell. I would highly suggest doing this before you beat the second to last level, seeing as you can't go back to it for regenerating your magic. if you already beat it, since it's gonna be a mountain. Anyway, yeah, there are invisible monsters here. You can see them with the cross again, the second to last level, but I really recommend just running through and getting that. Again, bypass this area because fish. And go to the center of these three mountains, use the flute and dip magic. Make sure you're on the very center, otherwise it won't work. Anyway, make sure you regenerate all magic, because seriously, you're gonna need it. Have maximum stats. Okay. First order of business is the reflect spell. Do not cast it yet, just keep going down this elevator. I would highly suggest using the reflect spell here, and there's wraiths. Should be two of them, should be the, I would highly suggest killing all of them before proceeding. Anyway, just sort of stay away from this guy while he's jumping and just sort of stab him. Let's reflect on the hook should not actually go through your shield. Anyway, I'd recommend killing this guy. I know you can toss him off the cliff right behind him, but well, it's not exactly a good thing when you're trying to come back to regenerate your energy. Because if he's in the hallway and you can't actually jump at the right time, he's just going to toss you into the pit, and it's one of those things where it keeps constantly going so far down, and eventually you go all the way up, but oh, that's a whoops. Oh, well, I may as well bring that up. There's 2 points bags here. One on this level, which, well, I may as well kill this blue knight real quick. And another just 2 levels below it. Again on the left side. Okay, magic. Okay, I didn't want that until later. Unfortunately, I really don't have enough to really do that. I would always suggest sticking to the right if you are going through this way. Anyway, hopefully that one will turn into a magic potion. I would always suggest opening this door as soon as possible, regardless of how many hits you take, seeing as trying to open and trying to fight them with the door closed is going to be a pretty big difficulty, seeing as you'll just probably run back into the pit if you do run back far enough for him to get through the door. Reflect is a good thing to cast here to kill these banshees. I think I missed one, didn't I? Anyway, I would always suggest killing all 3 of them. Going through this area, casting the jump spell. Hopefully avoiding these skulls. If you do have the jump spell on, I would highly recommend killing this guy, because if you go up through the elevator later and he's still there, he's probably just going to toss a club right into you. making it very difficult to actually go through the elevator without getting hit. Anyway, what's here? I believe is the third statue. Keep that fire dropper alive and cast the jump spell if you haven't already. I think I already did. Anyway, just let the fire dropper drop fire and just to see where the pitfall is. Because, yeah, right there. Now, I really wouldn't recommend jumping until you know which brick is the solid one. Or rather, the last solid one. Okay, well, looks like it's that one. Okay, there we go. Jump across and make sure you have enough magic to cast the jump spell again. Don't if you can, cast shield, but anyway, you're going to have to deal with another one of these blue knights here. Actually, you gotta deal with two of them in this level. Same strategy, and remember to get away when it's lagging, just in case you can't see those swords that throws at you in time. There we go. Remember, you can just run into it and head it if necessary if you got enough health. Again, make sure you have enough magic to cast the jump spell. Anyway, get this key, get the cross, and well, come to think of it, not sure why they give you a key, seeing as you got the magic key by now, but whatever. Anyway, if you do have enough magic, just sort of jump off into this pit. And if you don't, I really wouldn't recommend it, seeing as if you aren't patient enough to get a level up from one of these guys, one of these skull things. You're pretty much stuck until you get magic if none of these bigger things give you. Which again, I guess you could kill those skulls until you get magic level up, but that's not recommended seeing as it takes forever. Okay, that was too close. Anyway, make sure you cast the jump spell. Anything else can wait until after you left this pit. Sometimes if you time it right, you can just sort of down stab those skulls. Anyway, if you are going to go for a recharge anyway, you may as well get as much experience as possible. Alright. Again, if you kill the banshees here, they shouldn't be a problem, seeing as they shouldn't reappear. Okay. Hopefully you can make the jump here, but if you don't, just sort of fall through and make sure you're on the left on the last one. Anyway, go out and recharge your stats, because you're going to need everything for this next part. Again, you gotta make sure you're in the center of these three mountains before you use the flute. Okay, there we go. Make sure you got full health and magic before actually trying this next part. Granted, it may take a while, but you're going to be needing to cast at least 2 fairy spells in this next part. That being said, make sure you got magic before attempting this. There we go. Get full magic, go down. And go to the right. Hopefully these banshees and that thrower doesn't give you any problems. Just out of its reach. Anyway, this time, instead of killing it, you can just toss it off. Ah, it hit me. Oh well. Anyway, make sure you're sticking to the right, and then just fall off. And you should be able to land on this one. Anyway, you can actually drop this one off the edge of the screen. If they'll go. I would highly suggest destroying as many blocks as possible, seeing as these things appear. Make sure you kill these heads when you're on this ledge, seeing as that thing's there to catch you if you get hit. That it? I always thought there were more. Of course, always be careful when you're trying to do something where those heads are concerned. Anyway, Reflect spell isn't really a bad idea since the Banshee and the Iron Knuckle attack you at the same time. You're pretty much going to get hit. Anyway, kill them if possible and keep heading to the right. Cast the Fairy Spell. Yes, you actually need the Fairy Spell. Don't try to just jump over it, because that ain't gonna work, because this is pretty much an entire room full of lava. Hopefully you don't lose any magic, which apparently I did. Whoops. And, again, make sure you have enough magic for the fairy spell. That's right, another one of these blue knights. Again, just deal with it like the rest of them. And after it gets down, make sure you keep away so it won't so the lag won't interfere with your defending. And make sure you keep the sword arm on screen. There we go, that's 300. Again, grab the key since there's no door here and that's why you need it, but keep going to the right. Anyway, make sure you have the fairy spell equipped and casted and keep going to the right. because I don't think it's possible just to hold right and land on the ledge. If at all possible, come back to this skeleton and kill it. It might give you a magic potion drop, which would be very helpful, but apparently not. I would suggest having jump as well as reflect here. Be very careful, seeing as this dragon can appear at any of the free lava pools. Without reflect, your shield isn't going to defend against it. I really would not recommend standing on the platform to the far left, seeing as if you get hit, you're going to tumble into one of the lava pools on either side. And on the center one, you can either jump to the left or right, depending on what you need. It is possible to downstab this monster, but I really would not recommend it. And whatever you do, do not try downstabbing it when it's in the corner, because it's you might get trapped in a downstab block, and unfortunately you can't move when that happens. Pretty much meaning you'll just fall into the lava pit after you're done killing it. I'm always just a bit off, aren't I? Okay, there we go. Hate this boss, I really do. Anyway, just sort of stand here and... yeah, let's see here. Life will go up. 5,000. Ah, I should have took that. That's a whoops. Oh well. Then again, maybe not. Yeah, let's see here. 5,000, I think it's 8,000 for the next. Oh, 9,000. That might be a problem. Oh well, I guess I'll just take attack. Okay, and leave the dungeon. Alright, now get Thunder Spell if you haven't already, because you're going to be needing it for the last level. I'd like to kill these things while I'm here anyway. Because I'll probably be needing to level up in the next episode anyway. Anyway, I would not recommend going through the bridge, seeing as it's just a whole bunch of fish again. Anyway, I am going to end this episode here. That being said, I hope everyone's enjoying the series, and I'll tackle the last level on the next episode. That being said, I hope everyone has a good day.